Alright, it's a beautiful Friday, July 26th, and fishing a small creek here in southern Indiana, and the water's up just a little bit. Actually, it's up and it's on its way back down, and so it's a little bit stained, which is kind of to my liking. And so I'm fishing a little crayfish pattern. This is on a 60-degree jig hook, and I think this is a size 1, maybe a size 2. Got some browns, coppers in here to match our crayfish pattern around here, and all I'm doing is casting into these little pools and just allowing the fly to kind of trundle, bounce down through, and yes, indeed, it is a small creek, and creates some small creek issues. One of the reasons I use a smaller rod. This is a 3-weight. Still doesn't mean you don't have to pay attention to what's going on. Okay, so there's my crayfish pattern, and we're going to let it bounce along if we can keep it out of the trees. And I'm really just kind of hand over fist pulling the line back up through. And in fact, because this fly has a tail on it, a couple of crayfish legs, so to speak, I'm having to do some cleaning. Most people want to fish these little creeks when the water's down and clear, or at least that's what I hear, and that's not how I like to fish it. All kinds of luck going on here. Somebody else's fishing line. I like it when it's kind of stained like this because it's tough getting close. There it is. It's tough getting close to these fish when the water's clear, real tough. And I think people that like to fish it clear just haven't done much of it, frankly. I like it when it's a little bit stained. And anyway, that's kind of maybe an average little smallmouth here for a creek of this size here, and probably will go around the nose at 12. But typically then I catch bigger fish. Last year I caught a fish out of this stretch right here that was 1/4 of an inch short of 20. So sometimes you get surprised. Won't be surprised if I catch a 15 or a 16 out of here, but most of the fish will be in that 12-inch range. But again, just letting the fly there was a tap, just letting it bounce right down like a crayfish would. Kind of high sticking. There's rock bass in this stream as well. I've already caught several of those this morning, so. And that's the process. You just kind of keep working, picking out the deeper holes. I like to let my fly kind of kerplunk in there, especially in this muddy water. And again, I need to check my fly often, but you can kind of see how it looks as it's going down through there. And then once in a while, I like to go back upstream, cast right back up and just let it simply fall through the pool like it's a dead crayfish. Ooh, there was a tap right there. See if we can catch up with that one. No. These smaller fish are actually more of a problem. Oh, messing with me. Okay. And then just move on. A lot of fun. Lots of fishing. Ooh, missed one. Probably a rock bass. There we go. Yeah, these rock bass, if you're not familiar with them, that's a small one. They hit pretty hard, and then I always call them, they just become dead fish. But that original take is pretty good pop. Got a stream further south here, about 20 miles, that has a lot of big rock bass, and by big I mean I catch some in the 12, 13-inch range, and they really put a pop on your fly, and you know you've been taken, but then once you get them on, they're pretty dead. And so that's kind of the idea. So if you like little stream fishing, boy, again, smallmouth, rock bass, just an occasional big smallmouth, and it's just a lot of fun. Just doesn't cost much, and again, simple little crayfish pattern, tied on a size 1. You can see how to tie this on my YouTube channel or on my website at flyfishingwithjeff.com. Boy, it's just simple fly and it works really well.